just a tough stretch for you guys. What, like tonight, was that indicative of how things have been going for you? A little bit of struggle on the defensive end, or?
Yeah, I thought the first couple summit games that we played, our defense was definitely a huge thing that we struggled with, and this past week we've just been focusing on the defense, and 2/3 of our practice was primarily defense, and I thought, we played really good defense until the shot clock got to about 23, and then we kind of gave up a 3, but we just have to get better and know that we can't give up a 3 or a shot, at the last minute when we played awesome defense. We just have to finish with a stop.
Kelly, how frustrating is that when you focus on defense all week and then a team comes out and just hits 13 threes and you knew they were going to hoist a lot, but they hit quite a few too?
That's frustrating. I mean, that's kind of been the story of our last 4 games. Like Tia said, we'll play good defense for about 23 seconds, and then we'll just mess up on one little thing, whether it's a switch, not getting out. All of a sudden, there's a girl behind the three-point line knocking him down, and college basketball players are going to do that. So it's frustrating, but we can take a lot from this game. Western Illinois is a good team. They just lost 2 at home, so we knew they were coming in hungry, and we know how it is to lose at home. We're feeling it right now. So, we can take a lot, especially from the second half. We played really good defense. It was a battle, but it's just those little miscues, and good teams will take advantage of that.
I feel like they were kind of, Kelly, we feel like they were kind of baiting you guys a little bit. A lot of it seemed to kind of inside-out passing. They'd get it inside to either Ashley or one of the other posts, and then all of a sudden somebody, I don't know, would just, you'd bring a defender off the perimeter a little bit, leave an open look. And because a lot of those threes weren't contested, Yeah. They worked the ball around really well, it seemed like.
Well, they have a good combination of players. They have Ashley Luke coming in, averaging a double-double. So you have to honor her in the post, and we were trying to dig out. Then us guards out on the perimeter. If one guard's going in to dig out, other one has to guard 2, go out to the first shooter, and then we have to rotate from there. And sometimes we just didn't execute that as well as we should have.
The last handful of minutes in the game, you guys got within 6 to 8 to 9 points, but the next possession they came down and hit a 3 or hit a layup or whatever, so that's got to be pretty deflating, isn't it, to get that close and then have them to bounce back?
We call those dagger threes. I guess you could call it a dagger layup too, where all your momentum's going, and then they just hit one of those, and it kind of deflates you. But we have to learn. Every player on the court has to learn that you can't get down on a play like that. Basketball's a game of mistakes. People are going to make baskets, obviously, so we just have to go next play and make up for it.
Kind of hard to maybe recognize it right now, just given the proximity of just getting done losing. But in the second half, Kelly talked about maybe pulling some things out of this game, and it did seem like as that second half wore on, the confidence level really rose. You saw the energy level pick up on both ends of the floor. You guys were forcing turnovers and turning those into baskets on the other end, and that's how you made your run. So is that that's got to be at least somewhat of a moral victory. It's just seeing that fight is still there.
Yeah, I believe we outscored them in the second half, and kind of when we got into the locker room, we were kind of deflated and, down, and then Margaret really stepped up and, was a leader and said, we have to stay together as a team, this isn't over, and we just really, we weren't going to give up, and we knew that we just had to play hard, play defense, and just try to get stops, and I thought we played much better in the second half, but it was the first half that killed us in that short stretch when they hit a couple threes and got up on us.
How do you turn around a couple of days? Obviously, the losing starts to really weigh on a team, and you can go one or two ways. You can continue losing, or you can fight back and win. But obviously, Omaha coming in on Saturday, and important to get off this streak that you're on.
Yeah, gosh, it is so wearing. But like Coach said, this is time when teams could crumble and give up and kind of point fingers. But I think we're a team that can really stay together. I feel like we're all positive and. We're looking forward to the next game because, like she said, this could be a part of a story, where we don't give up and we just, come back and, just keep on getting better and then play full 40 minutes of defense where we can get stops and contain the lead and just.
I'm good too.
Space.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
guys.